Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Georgia if you're new here, and today I want to show you guys some grants that are available. Make sure that you do go apply as soon as possible. If you are new here on this channel, I do talk about business credit, my experience in business, and so much more, and how I was able to get $96,000 in business credit. So make sure that you stay tuned through this video to learn everything that I have to share, including the grants available and business credit. So I'm assuming if you're searching for grants, you might have applied to a lot. If you have applied to a lot of grants, this is available on Airtable, one of my many tools that I love. This is like the target of Excel. And so they actually do have a template. It's free for you to keep track of your grants that you're applying to. Everything is customizable and it allows you to be super organized. You can download the app on your phone, you can put it on your computer, or you could just use the desktop version. So I wanted to share that with you really quick. And so the first grant that I have for you today is the 2022 Small Business Growth Fund. And so this is a grant that's giving $5,000 to 50 small business owners. And this is a great grant that's available. It is available through May 20th, 2022. So you do want to apply as soon as possible. So before I show you the application, I do want to give you some information on this particular grant. The application closes May 20th. They will be announcing the winner mid-July. And so to be eligible, it's the same as majority of the grants that I show. So you just need to be a legal resident of one of the 50 states, including Puerto Rico or DC, 18 years of age or older, and then 19 in these two states here. You must be an entrepreneur within a leading executive role. And then you must be a for-profit business, have less than 1 million in 2021 gross annual revenue, have a commitment to their customers and community, and you have a clear plan for the use of funds. Some of these grants do require that you show them exactly how you're going to use the money or how your business needs the money. So you want to be sure that you do have a plan when you do win the money. The application is pretty straightforward. I would say this application might take you about 20 to 30 minutes to complete. They do get into some questions in the beginning. They ask you pretty basic questions as usual, nothing out of the ordinary. The name of your business, address, things like that. They do ask for your EIN number, but they say that you don't have to have one. So if you don't have one, then you just want to put NA, business website. But again, these are not required. So if you have not registered your business or whatever the case might be, then you want to make sure that you can still apply for this grant if you have not registered your business yet. What I do want to show you is the questions that they do ask you. So they ask you, how would you describe your business? What are the products and or services you offer? I always encourage people to go into depth as much as possible. Again, the words are 150 words max, but the more that you can show them well thought out answers to clearly show them what your business is about or what you can contribute to your community, which is something that they ask a lot about, then you're giving yourself the best chance in order to get approved for a grant from them. So I always encourage you to dig deep, be very clear, and be very intentional when you're filling out these applications to give yourself the best outcome. They ask you, how would you articulate your current business outlook? You just need to choose one of the answers that best describes there. And then this is a good one. Please elaborate on your biggest obstacle or challenge in 2 sentences or less. So you want to make sure that you do, like I said, elaborate, explain to them. Please elaborate on your biggest obstacle or challenge in 2 sentences or less. So they do give you 1,000 characters and you want to explain, like I said, straight to the point. What are your biggest obstacles? Something that they can see that you have clear use of the funds for. And I also encourage you to show how you're contributing to your community. So this application, pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. They do, have quite a few questions. So this is the Etsy Emergency Relief Fund grant that is available. This particular grant is $2,500. In order to be eligible for this grant, they do list that information here. You must have a natural disaster that is current. They will explain to you what is their definition of a natural disaster. You need to have at least 1 year on Etsy and have an active seller account on Etsy for at least 1 year. And your account must be in good standing and have a record of good customer service as determined by Etsy, as they say. And so for this particular grant, it looks good. The application is actually pretty simple. Let me show it to you. So the application asks for basic information that they would know, that they need to know for your business. They don't have dates when they'll be announcing this particular grant. So I'm assuming it's on an ongoing basis. So if you do come across this, then you want to make sure you apply if you do qualify. That's for the Etsy Emergency Relief Fund grant. This next grant is the eBay Up and Running grant. This particular grant is $10,000, which is amazing. And you must be an existing eBay seller with an active listing in the past 6 months and with an above standard or top rated performance level, or a new eBay seller who joined the platform between June 1st, 2021 and February 28th, 2022. So let me go ahead and show you the terms and conditions for this. So terms and conditions for this particular grant, application closes June 10th, so you have more than enough time to apply. And the review period will be June 13th to September 9th, and it will be announced the week of September 19th. For eligibility, the same as usual with the other grants that I show on this platform for Hello Alice. And then these are their particular eligibility requirements. You must either be a new small business eBay seller defined as signed up as an eBay business seller between June 1st of last year and February 28th of this year with active listings in the past 6 months, or an existing eBay small business seller defined as a minimum of $10,000 and a max of $500K per the annual gross merchandise value, and with active listings in the past 6 months and with seller rating that is above standard or top rated. Also say that the potential winners are subject to verification of eligibility by sponsor, which may include completing associated documentation. So you do want to make sure that before you apply to this, you do qualify for this particular grant. But I think this is a really good grant. And then I just want to show you the application really quick. It looks like it takes about the same, the 20 to 30 minutes. All basic information. Again, they ask you if you are selected as the grant recipient, which of the following do you plan to use this grant for? So majority of the time they want to know, what are you going to use that money for? So you want to make sure that you are clear on that when you do apply to grants. They do ask, are you a full-time or part-time seller? And then they do ask pretty basic questions. Does your business engage in sustainability practices? And select the ones that apply. This one doesn't have as much written answers as some of the other grants, but they do ask some questions. Why did you become a small business owner? Why did you start selling on eBay? Be specific as possible. They give you more space to write compared to other grants. So like I always say, be intentional and be direct with them, and let them see what your business has to offer, right? And why they should choose you. So take your time with this, guys. They want to know specifically in your words, how are you going to use a $10,000 grant to establish or accelerate your business? So these are all the questions for this particular grant. Pretty straightforward. And then the last grant that I have for you is the $2,500 grant called Freed Fellowship. This particular grant is a little bit different. This particular grant is a $500 no strings attached grant. They do say you don't have to repay the funds as usual for grants, and then you can use them however you want for your business. So they don't ask you how you're going to use the money. And then at the end of the year, they do enter you in. Here it goes, year-end grant. You will automatically be considered for an additional $2,500 grant at the end of the year. And then the grant also comes with the one-on-one strategy session with a business expert valued at $250, and then a 1-year membership in the Freed Studio. So this particular grant, the application is pretty short compared to a lot of applications I've seen for grants. This is the only thing with this particular grant, they do charge $19. This is not the first time that I've seen people charge for grants. So if you are comfortable, go ahead and apply. If you're not comfortable, I would say skip this grant. I just wanted to, bring this to you guys and show it to you guys. If you're interested, if you want, then this is definitely an option to apply for the Freed Fellowship grant. If you are looking for money for your business, I always share that I was able to open up a party store using only business credit to $96,000. I do have an ebook where I show you step by step how I was able to do that. I have worksheets and checklists in order to keep you organized and on task. That way you are not overwhelmed and you take it step by step. So I had taken my time. I put that together. It is well thought out. It is well written. If you're interested, the link is in the description box and in the comments down below. And if you guys have any questions on these grants or anything, you guys know that I take my time and I love to answer your questions. If I don't have the answer, I love to find them for you. So make sure you ask me any questions you have down below. And I hope that you guys got a lot of information from this video. And also, I will be uploading every day for the month of May. So make sure you guys show me love. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate you all. And I'm wishing you all blessings and favor on your businesses. And I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.